Hey, welcome to The Misadventures of an American in Moravia. I want to share with you something radical that has happened to me. And because, well, it didn't actually happen to me, I was part of it, and it was incredible. But because this is something new, and I just want to do it right away, I'm going to be reading from a few notes that I have. Let me say that this is something so big that I don't think people really understand how big it is. And that is so true of living here in the Czech Republic. I think Czech people do things that are big and they don't even know it. People don't even know it. That's what's happened recently. Let me begin by saying that it's about art. And art is mostly innovation. That means it's taking something that already exists and changing it and making it not a little better, but much better. That's what happened with writing. Writing was first for businesses or for people doing business and for taking care of names and numbers. And the artists saw that and saw they could make a way to take stories from this just names and numbers. And then the same thing with computers. You've got computers, but when you look at it even deeper, the computers changed into computer games, and they're the ones that brought up the level where now you have all this user interfaces and all these things. That came from the computer game art world. And if you don't believe that computer games are art, I would argue with you because it's part of storytelling, and storytelling really is an art form. That's what I've seen recently. That's what I've seen recently with theater live stream. Okay, now theater live stream has been around for a couple of years. We've seen it in there'll be big broadcasts from, let's say, England or from New York, but now it's taken another development, a further development, and that's where I think that the Czech people really excel. And it's come because of a push, and the push is COVID. See, COVID stopped people from going out. You couldn't go anywhere, you couldn't do anything, we all know this, but how did that change the art form? Well, people had to innovate, had to think of something new, and what better to do it than theater people? Why theater? Why not film? Because theater is very responsive, very adaptable to what happens. I think more so than film. Now, I love both art forms incredibly, but if you look at it, theater people, the actors in the theater have to respond to the audience. When you forget a line, you have to change it up. And that's what's happened. So what we've got is this threshold, this stepping through where live stream has been a part of the business culture for years. I mean, people have done live stream on YouTube, and you see live stream for Facebook ads and all sorts of stuff. Then you've got the theater showing the live stream, but it's still mostly like theater. With this COVID, what happened was they changed it a little bit more and they put it in a new place. What I'm talking about here is the theater performance. It's called Americanka. Very nice. I very highly recommend going to this live film or live theater performance. What they did was they put it in a new place. And when I saw it, they'd actually performed this live film in an orphanage. It is about an orphan girl. And to put it right in an orphanage makes it so much more powerful than if it were on a stage, much more powerful than if you saw it on film. It's right there. You can see the orphanage. It's a dilapidated, rundown orphanage, but here they are, and they wouldn't have been able to do that if they'd kept to the normal theater performance or the normal live stream. They needed the extra push of the COVID to come out of that into a new place. And that's what I love about art. Now, here's the thing. This is a new art form. This is something that people don't even see, and it's starting to change things. What I can imagine, and I'm so excited about this, is people going out and watching live films where there's the cameraman, there are the actors, and they're responding to the situation as it's happening. And you're going to the cinema, but you're not watching a highly cut film. You're watching something that's happening right now. And it's happening within an environment. That is what the Czech people have brought to this new art form. And that's the innovation and the adaptability that the Czech people have. I think it's incredible. And I'm so glad that I've been able to see the Czech people who I feel part of being able to do this. What I'm hoping for, and please, all Czech people, listen to me. Don't give up. Don't stop. It was new. It was sometimes uncomfortable. There were things that didn't work, and I loved that part because it made it real. Also, it's something that because it's new, people don't know about it. They're not going to take it for the reality that it could be. I want you to. I want you to continue doing that. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be this art form, but whatever you're doing, you have that talent in you. And I know that when I've seen the Czech people, that's something that's really inspired me. So right now, you don't have the mastery of it, but you can and you will. That's just my news about this new incredible art form that's coming. So just if you get the chance to see a live stream, if you get the chance to see this Americanka, do it, see it. And I'll even post the link in the description so you can take a closer look. Hope to see you on another episode of the Misadventures of an American in Moravia. Take care.